Alright, hello everybody. This is Psycho Juicebox. I am Johnny Juicebox, and today we're playing some more Dead by Daylight. Let's turn that back down. Alright, today we're going to be trying to escape the trials. So let's get right into it, I guess. Sino maybe will be joining us at some point. Mike Shake might be joining us at some point. Who knows? We'll see. I have a feeling Sino will at least be in the chat at some point. Oh. Sorry guys, we're gonna open up that that party and then jump in. Oh, that audio's a little crazy right now too. Oh. Well, I hope everyone's doing fine with the time change and everything. I know it's been a little rough on me, so there's some really interesting things about the time change in the past. It's got an interesting history. Alright, Dead Dog Saloon, right off the bat. I have a feeling we're not going to be escaping this one, guys. Is that a killer, or is that not? Oh, that's about right. Ah. Oh, there we go, guys. Really, really showing that rank 17. Ooh, haunted grounds. Hey, we posted a meme about that right before this. Guess I fucked myself on that one. Thanks, Ash. Please. It's okay, Ash. Ash, it's gonna be okay. They're over there and they're distracted. Heal me, and then we'll run away. Oh look, everyone's here. This isn't great. Yeah, get Ash, not me. Oh, cool. Oh! No! Guys, let's run off over here. I think Lori's got her busy. Shit. Well, now we've got her busy. Oh well, I think it'll be okay. Sino!
Up.
How's it going?
Yeah, you know, it's a Monday.
That's cool. We're all gonna die.
Are we?
I mean...
Oh, you're already in a match.
Yeah, I am right now. Are you gonna join us?
That was my plan. I'm on lunch, so I figured I could actually probably play.
Ah, that'll be fun. I am in a match, but the way things are going, I don't know how long this is gonna last. We're at Dead Dog Saloon with the Spirit, and I've been hooked once already, literally, I think 20 seconds? I think it was 20 seconds in. Yeah, this is... Yeah, and she's already got a haunted ground and shit, so... Which is kind of funny, because I posted that meme about haunted ground.
You jinxed yourself.
I did! I was just saying that. I was like, man, I really fucked myself on that one.
Since I'm not...
I'm down with that.
But I'll steal my giving for your stream. What's something that you're thankful for today?
Well, I had potato cheesy soup, so that was fun.
St. Patrick's already.
And I got like I think it was like an $1,800 tax return, so I'm getting that on top of our $1,400. So I'm gonna be getting a lot of good money for savings.
I still pay my taxes.
Yeah, we always do it like really early because Savannah's kind of like that, and then every time she does her taxes, I'm just like, oh, we should do my taxes this weekend.
Yeah.
Because she's always like, I got like a, because she was like, I got a $1,500 tax return, and I was just like, oh shit, I should do mine, and then I could get a big tax return too, and we could have a tax return and the check.
My problem is I keep putting it off. Like, I know you can do your taxes for free, but I like using TurboTax because it helps with my anxiety, because they promise if you get audited, they'll deal with communication. You're still in a match, so I'm gonna queue up a quick killer match, hopefully.
Oh, I've been hooked twice now. I'll probably be dead soon. Actually, I end up doing something stupid now, so...
I kept putting off getting TurboTax this year because it just wasn't quite fitting my budget. But we finally got it like a couple weeks ago, so... I don't know, maybe this weekend or Thursday I have off before Good Friday.
Ah, fuck.
Because, you know, what people come to watch a Dead by Daylight stream for is tax talk.
I mean, it's March, it's about that time. And, you know, if we can remind people to do their tax, yep, there I am, I'm dead.
Yeah, good thing I didn't really seriously queue up at all.
Yeah. That's why I was just like, you're not gonna want to do that. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now talk? Okay, that's a little bit better.
Okay.
I'm having all sorts of weird audio stuff with my game right now.
You definitely should use some of that tax return money to get yourself a better headset.
Yeah. I have to get glasses and a bunch of other stuff. Like we've basically already like got a list of all the stuff that that it's going to. I'm hoping to put an extra 1,000 in savings though.
Yeah. Because someday we're gonna go to Disney World.
Yeah, plus I'd like to buy a house at some point. Hey.
I'm not gonna. No, it's not so much you. I'm just in a very nihilistic mindset lately. I had a mental health episode this weekend.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, that particular kind I haven't had in a while though.
Oh, well, you know.
I'm better. I almost called into work though.
Well, I mean, at least you get to be at home, right?
Well, until my 2 o'clock desk.
Man, the people work is always bad.
People work. Yeah, frontline jobs are kind of rough these days.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy that my job is relatively isolated.
Keeps things simple.
Yeah, like, you can't hear people over the machines anyway, so... Alright. You ready to die? It's that time.
I'm hoping not.
I know, me too, because the challenge I'm stuck on is survive while 6 other survivors escape the trial. You must remain in the trial while they escape.
Oh. That sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, it is, and you're kind of like I'm kind of stuck with that one. The other one is like get 3 devout gold devout emblems as the killer. And I never expected that was impossible.
Which one is devout? I've never paid attention.
Devout is for killing, hooking, and sacrificing.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that one to be so difficult.
I wouldn't either, but it says if you hook people 9 times, it's an automatic iridescent. It doesn't say anything about sacrificing people. However, I sacrificed 3 people, hooked people 10 times, and got a silver.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically not a real thing, I think, unless you just, like, kill every single survivor.
Maybe. I feel like...
Unless it's, like, glitched right now. I know the game is, like, super glitchy lately.
I don't know if they did something to the killer stuff, and they made it so if the match ends too quickly, you don't... Kind of like to even out who you're playing with, like, they're keeping excessively good killers from getting too many blood points for killing quickly.
I guess.
But I'm not certain about that. Why am I on the hill? I don't want to start up here.
What a good starting place. Well, it was you and Nia who started on the hill.
An ace is somewhere around here.
I'm assuming we're all started together, because at least 3 of us started right next to each other. God damn it, Nia!
I think it's her.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Yeah. I want to say that was the doctor, but I'm probably wrong.
No.
Legion?
It's Ghostface.
Oh.
I just love that you're like, it's the doctor, and I start, like, no.
I only got a very quick glimpse of him. And I like, saw hunched down stuff, and I was just like, it's either, you know, it's one of those.
Thanks, Ace.
Oh, he's classic Ghostface.
Yeah. Wow. I'm not not sure how well I'm gonna do because I'm not gonna say he's tunneling me, but I certainly feel like, well, no, he's off the distance.
Yeah, he's after me.
He saw me off the distance. Okay. I have a daily ritual to fuck up hooks, so...
Ooh. Well, that'll be fun.
Maybe. Depends how poorly I do.
I'll try and stick around close to you then. Wait, I should not be running, like, that close to you, though.
I'm very loud at the moment. I'm not sure you want to be with me. Oh, that's why I'm hearing a heartbeat.
Yeah. I started running towards you guys, and I was just like, it'll be fine, and I was like, wait a minute.
It'll be fine. Everything's okay.
Ace!
Yeah, he did that with me, too. He's a big fan of that.
I mean, it worked out, but, like, still, though.
Yeah, it also kind of worked out for me because I have Jeff's perk on.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
This is
I
not...
don't feel like I'm gonna get to heal anyone. Ace, stop it. You have borrowed time? That's not you.
Fuck. This is, Damn, those two hooks came fast. Those two hicks came fast. That's a phrase.
It is a phrase. Wow. We were like healing right out in the open and somehow Ghostface didn't see us.
Wow.
Like,
He was probably still looking for me for some reason.
We just hunched over Ace. He just mosey on by. Hey, come back here.
Wait, why?
Come back here.
Let's get in the house first.
I've been watching people play. It's... Why the basement?
I don't know, because everyone else is down here. Why the fuck not?
It's a terrible idea.
I just followed everyone else and was like, we can all heal together now.
As a family.
Now we can all die together as a family.
I am realizing how difficult it is to play this game during the day.
Yeah.
Mostly because,
this is also when all the toxic survivors play. Ah, shit.
I get to finish breaking it. I did get hit, though. So
why is everyone hanging around in the same area?
Oopsie poopsie.
Oh, he...
Bill's just gonna hack up along. We have no generators done.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing.
But we've been good about getting each other off the hook.
Oh, fuck!
Now I should go.
Yeah, you should. Oh, fuck. Yeah, none of this is working properly. And now she's probably pissed because I didn't use... Oh, that pallet didn't exist. Never mind.
Pallet didn't exist.
Yeah, because she was... I thought that they went through a pallet. And I was just like, oh, she's probably mad that I didn't run up and, like, knock the pallet down while he was carrying her. But I've done that before, and it, like, half the time it doesn't work properly.
And there's a ton of skill checks on this generator.
Hey, I'm doing a generator too now. Yay, we have a generator done.
We can die in peace.
At least most of the killers during the day aren't shitty. It's the survivors who are bad. Although I feel like a majority of the time it's the survivors who are more trolly than killers.
John, remember me.
I see ya. Bye. Fuck.
Will you think of me?
Fuck.
I will.
I don't know why I did that.
Not our generator.
I prepare for my death.
I will think of you.
I get a basement death.
Will you think of me?
Give me the hatch.
Give me the hatch. That hasn't spawned yet. We only had one generator done.
It's a legitimate strategy?
Are they gonna save me or am I gonna die?
Let's see who they put us with. You want to guess the rank of the killer?
10.
Nope. You're gonna be so pissed.
Really high?
Nope. Killer's rank 17. Although we just had the reset.
True. My killer rank went back to 17 and I had been at 13.
My survivor rank went to 17.
I haven't been playing Survivor a lot. If I'm not playing with you or Sav, I tend to be killer.
I just tend to play Survivor whenever the challenges work out.
That Ace likes to do some really ballsy unhooking.
Oh, that ace is dead, so...
Well, this has been going great, hasn't it?
Yeah, you and me were the only ones who worked on gens, I think, the whole match. Hey, Donna.
No, I saw other people working. It's just... I was the only one that completed a generator.
I tried. I came so close. And then I died. Hey, Donna.
Oh, no. He came for my old man booty.
You're a good kitty, aren't you? Such a good cat.
I'm about to join you in that field in the sky, John.
Yeah, this injured Nia is... Oh, she has
She got a generator done.
Yeah. Well, I think I've seen enough.
Well, she's dead. I'm
Yeah.
dead.
Like, she's down. I don't think we need to see anymore. Is it time to do another match?
Oh, I was so close to getting a tally.
Aw. I don't know, lately I've been doing really, really bad against, like, everyone. Like, although, it seems like we've been getting killers and survivors that are, like, way beyond their rank. Where it's, like, rank 20 people who are doing, like, rank 3 shit.
That, I assume that they're switching up killers, then. Because, I mean, overall the killers function the same, it's the powers that are different.
Yeah.
How did I do on my daily ritual? I need to sabotage 2 more hooks. Do I have any other toolboxes? So...
We gained nothing for heroic virtue last time because nobody survived.
No. We did not do the thing.
Yeah.
We did not pass go. We did not collect $200.
I'm really frustrated about this, this part of the tome. Like, I get it's not supposed to be, like, easy, but, like,
no.
They decided to make it not super easy, and then make most of them, like, absurdly long. Like, the very first Survivor challenge was complete 15 generators.
Yeah, that would take you a little while.
Yeah. Especially if you play during this time.
That reminds me, I was super confused. IGN just reviewed this game.
Really? For the first time?
And I don't know. I didn't look into it that closely, but they gave this game a 9.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
One of their arguments is for this genre, it's like the best game out there.
I really liked the Friday the 13th game until it got overrun with shitty people.
I just wish there had been some quality of life stuff they had done that they didn't.
Well, eventually, because of the lawsuit and shit, they weren't allowed to update the game at all.
No, but the game was out for several years, and one of the quality of life things I would have liked is not being forced to watch everyone play after you die to get your XP.
That's true.
Like, that's one of the things I liked about Dead by Daylight, and why I ultimately switched, is you are given the option to watch, but they're not like, you have to watch, or no XP, because compared to Dead by Daylight, those matches take forever.
Yeah, they do. Because it's like, you could have like up to 20 players or some shit in Friday the 13th.
Yeah. And the maps tend to be bigger, which they tried to fix by adding smaller maps, but I didn't feel like anyone picked those.
Well, yeah. I felt like the smaller maps weren't as fun, because, like, it's one thing with the Dead by Daylight. I feel like Jason is, like, much... I felt like you don't have a chance in hell of surviving unless you're on a big map.
Yeah, no, Jason's power loadout is
much more broken.
Worldy. It was much more open worldy. Like, he has ways to get around really quick.
Yeah. So, like, when you have ways to get around really quick, and, like, you have ways to get around really quick, and it's a small map, it's, you know...
By the way, it's the Huntress.
Yeah. Like, I could kind of hear it in the distance, and I was just like, fuck. And we've got an AFK.
The David?
Yeah.
I walked past him.
Well, hopefully... Nope! She was not distracted by him, she was behind me.
It probably feels like she can come back for David at any time.
I feel like this is just a summary of how today's matches have gone.
Womp womp.
Yeah. I mean, I looked at the clock and I was just like, oh shit, I'm almost out of time, and then I looked at the thing and I was like, I started early, and then I looked at the time and I was like, it's been 28 minutes, and I realized it's noon 17, not 1:17. Hello, Donna, you are such a sweet little girl. Just a little cuddle cat.
David came back.
I mean, it happens. We've all seen the time when the killer is, like, trying to come back and they're just, like, spinning around in circles.
I got a trophy for breaking that hook.
You did?
Yeah.
The David's coming to rescue me.
Glad he's coming to help you.
I'm gonna go up in that building. It's safe up there, right?
No, she's up here. She broke my generator.
I see,
She
so...
left.
Oh, fuck! Damn it!
Oh!
You
So
said that,
sorry.
and I was, like, in the entrance, and then I looked up and I just saw rabbit ears. And then her head poked out, and I was like, oh, I'm fucked.
She took you away. I broke the hook up here.
I mean, she probably didn't see the hook up there.
Or didn't want to deal with the stairs.
That's possible. Well, everyone's working on gens.
I just finished mine. I'm trying to get another toolbox, hopefully, and then I'm coming to get you. Guess what I got?
What?
Purple toolbox.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
She's patrolling.
My god.
That was a meme I saw where it was just like, it's like, oh, and now you're camping, and it's just a wraith, and it's just like, I'm not camping, I'm patrolling, and then it shows him like with a little pop-up tent, and like he's roasting a marshmallow over a fire right next to the hook. Oh, look, a totem.
Oh no. She caught me while I was getting away from you. Trying to hatch at me.
Hey, I found a gen that's like right at the end.
That feels like it shouldn't have worked. Oh no, she broke my old man bones.
Mike's here! Hi, Mike.
Hey, Michael.
Hope it's going good.
Not for me, but I appreciate the thought. Oh no, she found David and ripped him off a gen.
Oh. Poor David. Poor...
Well, apparently she decided she was done with my bullshit and left.
I've done that a lot as killer, where I'm just like,
oh, no.
fuck. Like, I'll just be like, fuck this, and just leave. Oh shit, now I have to go rescue that person, don't I? I don't know, fuck it. Formerly AFK David.
I'm not telling you how to live your life.
Well, there is a huntress between that you and me.
I like that the other person's just kind of staring at David.
I got
like
you.
They didn't get him. They just were like, I'm just gonna watch you. Okay, they finally decided to get David down. I was like, fine. If you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna go do it with my broken old man bones.
Are we not gonna do the heal thing?
Yeah, we can heal me.
I think someone's self-caring or med-kitting over there.
Possible. All I know is I wish I had my detective tap perks.
No, I get that.
I'm still leveling up a little.
Do you think the posting a meme with the stream announcements is a good idea? I've been doing that a little bit.
I've noticed you've been getting a lot more engagement since I've been scraping stuff off of other pages.
I've noticed that, like, the stuff you post gets a lot more engagements than the stuff I post. And I'm wondering why that is.
I don't know, dude.
I thought that Stardew Valley one was pretty funny. Yesterday I was playing a solo game of Stardew Valley and, like...
On stream or just on... Ah, damn it!
Just, like, on my own. And, like, I went up to that same character and she was just like, I don't like you. I was like, oh, okay.
Damn it. I did not swerve when I should have.
But no, I thought that was fun.
I was doing well up until now.
Yeah, once you get hooked, you're pretty fucked. Look at everyone's over here working on a gen. We're all friends now.
One big happy family.
Huh. She's literally just like... I think she looked right at me and was like, it's fine, and then like went and fucked up the 2 people working on the gen.
Hey, can you heal me?
Under the hook?
Sure, it's broken, and she's preoccupied.
That's fair.
Because I put Jeff's perk on Bill.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm starting to worry about where we're doing this now. Oh good, David's here.
Oh good, someone who's competent is here.
Well, you did really good last time. This
I
time
did.
Like, snap, snap. It's like you're trying to break my neck, but keep messing it up.
This chiro. It's okay. I'm a chiropractor. Smash.
Shh. Look at the gen, Bill. Just look at the gen. Oh fuck! Nobody's going for that other person. Oh, David did it. Okay, never mind.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's okay. Just look at the generator. Let's look at the carbon monoxide risk.
Hey, this one's not a risk. It's outside.
No. And more than, what, 20 feet from a house?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what he recommend every time. Well. Going well. A little concerned she hasn't picked him up yet. There we go. Okay. I was like, please don't be doing that. I don't need you aiding injured people. Cool, my repairs and co-op action have maxed out.
That's cool.
Oh no. That singing's... Well, David gave up.
Or he went AFK again. You're welcome.
I'll remember you.
I think you're lying to me about escaping.
I don't know, she went up the farming equipment.
Oh, I kind of ran up there and then I jumped off the ramp.
I did that earlier too. Really hoping Jake is doing something.
Jake is healing me.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm dead.
Well, shit. What incarnation?
The other day, I don't remember if I was streaming or not, but like, there was a huntress who was like really good with hatchets. Like, I think we were at on Haddonfield and I was up on a roof and she like hit me from across the fucking map. Hello.
Insane.
No, it's just like, I can't even be mad about this.
No,
So, that was just awesome.
please leave my generator alone. It did nothing. And it was so close to being done. No! I thought I'd gotten away.
So are we excited about the new DLC
Which DLC?
for Dead by Daylight?
Oh, the new killer?
Yeah.
I think his perks I want to steal.
I think he looks kind of neat. He looks like that Jared Leto Joker. And like, I remember thinking that at some point, and then I was like, nah, I'm probably just crazy, because like, the Dead by Daylight theme is just, Into the Unknown and shit, you know? But like, then I saw a meme that just like compared both of them, and I was like, maybe I'm not crazy.
You're just holding a very unpopular opinion.
Is it unpopular?
I have no clue. I'm partially not hearing what you're saying. I'm desperately trying to escape. Nope, I'm dead.
No, like the new killer kind of looks like the Jared Leto Joker.
See, I thought he looks like Ichio.
Like from Ichi the Killer?
Yeah, Ichi the Killer, sorry.
Although
like,
I don't think that's the character. I'm pretty sure Ichi the Killer is the hero.
Whoever the guy with the grin is.
Like the guy with who rips the rings out of his face and cuts his tongue out.
Yeah. Like, if you put those two characters up next to each other, I really feel like there's probably a copyright.
That's one of the things I said.
Yeah.
Where the first thing I said is I was like, I feel like this is supposed to be inspired by Ichi the Killer, but it's like, it's not.
K-pop.
It's not as cool.
K-pop instead.
Yeah, but he's K-pop, so he like doesn't look awesome.
That's a controversial opinion. Wow, it just shunted me out the second I got out of that match.
I really feel like that shouldn't be a unpopular opinion.
K-pop's very popular right now. It says you're still in a match.
I mean, I'm still in the menu.
Okay. Because it kicked me out. And it's like, nope, you're done.
I'm not saying K-pop is bad, I'm just saying most of them dress like pretty generic pop stars.
I think that's probably because there is some standardization to it.
Yeah, I'm not, again, I'm just saying, like, most of them don't look like they're super badass awesome. But, like, in Ichi the Killer, the villain, like, looks like a badass. Like, he looks like someone you don't want to fuck with. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
A little bit. I really wish my blood web would have less of this, these flashlight parts. I'm just not very good with the flashlight. Oh, damn it, I thought I was ready to...
It's Masao Kakihara.
Okay. I mean, one of my favorite episodes of, shit, I'm a terrible fan, I can't remember the name of the movie podcast, but Small Beans does a movie podcast, and they talked about that movie.
I mean, it's a pretty great movie. I really want to do an episode on it. Because, I mean, it's done by my favorite director. There's a great commentary on that movie that where it's Takashi Miike, the director of the movie, with the creator of the manga. And I always forget his name. Where the creator of the manga at one point is just like, I feel so bad for all the women in this movie. And then there's just a pause, and Takashi Miike is like, you wrote them that way. Donna!
I learned something neat.
What?
I can't delete other moderators' messages.
Really?
I tried to delete the bubble comment. Just because I know that's a thing in there, but every time I'm just like, that's gross, we don't need to talk about that.
I thought it was awesome. But I'm also, every time I see something super fucked up in a movie now, I'm just like, yeah! I feel like we get like stuff that's kind of brutal, but we don't get like weird, gory, gross shit as much, you know?
Oh good, John.
Now most of the, like what the gory, gross shit is like we pulled some teeth out and there's a little bit of blood or something.
I just want to point out That's not that that's not gross. It's that you're desensitized by this point.
I mean, I watched Necromantic, and that was a pretty fun movie. It wasn't until the second one that we felt gross. But that's because the second Necromantic
you also watched all the Human Centipede movies.
I didn't watch 3.
Okay.
Just because, like, I didn't... Those... I watched the first 2 on my own, and I was just like, these aren't that bad. And then, like...
Oh, good, it's the Doctor on a stupid small map.
You're right, that is how we knew it was going to be awesome. We knew that movie was going to be awesome because of that.
Well,
I feel like I escape on this map a lot more often, but it's not against the Doctor.
The Doctor on this map's going to be a nightmare.
And he doesn't seem shy about using his power either.
Why would he be?
I don't know, I've run into doctors who are.
I feel like of all the killers, the Doctor's the one that's the least incentivized to save his power.
I would say the second Necromantic was worse than Human Centipede.
All I remember is I watched the trail. I started watching the trailer as a teenager for Human Centipede. Got to the diagram scene, and I was like, "Nope, I'm done."
Like, oh, I see.
I think it hits my OCD just too
on the nose.
I'm just like, nope. I like horror, but I don't need this.
I don't know. I didn't think it was a terrible movie. It has some really interesting, like, commentary on World War II style alliances and shit. You know.
I will admit my ignorance of the plot of that movie. But that's not a statement I expected.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not as much in the plot. It's more in the subtext. But like, with who the director is, you can kind of, like, with some of the stuff the director said, you can actually like see that that's probably partially what they were going for.
When I've seen interviews by that director, I've always kind of felt like he's one of those people that I would just find really insufferable to talk to.
I mean, probably. He's an artist. Most artists are insufferable people.
Artist is generous.
I don't know, it's actually a pretty neatly shot film. The second one, you can tell they were very much just like, we want this to be an art film, but weird, and with more masturbation. Actually, just an art film.
Oh no, he's like camping you guys out.
Yeah.
Well,
we had a fourth person jump in, but like, they very quickly left, so I have a feeling they saw a Necromantic and Human Centipede, and they were just like, nope, I'm fucking out. Yeah, we're gonna die.
Yeah, no.
No, Necromantic 2 is a love story, for sure. I don't know about 1. 1 didn't have the intro. Jorg Buchareit is a fucking maniac. Who, I'm not sure he knows the movies he's making, or who he's making them for.
Well, this match took a turn at the bad time. I have like
and
1
it was
minute
going so
left
well.
Before I need to back to work.
That's
so
okay.
I'm probably gonna make stupid, crazy choices, like trying to come get you.
I'm about dead.
Hit.
Like,
yeah,
I'm already dead. It doesn't matter.
Well,
you can always. There we go. Damn, 1 hook. Yeah, there was what do you call it? Like a intro thing, an introduction from the director to the second movie. And he was just like, people call it a horror movie, and I don't think of it as a horror movie. I think of it as a love story. And I'm just like, so it's a love story. I mean, it's correct. It's a love story. It's just a love story about a woman and a corpse. So, like, I guess you're technically correct. The best kind of correct. Or you could argue that, I guess. Oh, the other person's an atom, and they're like actively kind of trying to fuck with the killer.
Maybe they're working on a dome.
I don't know. They have technician though.
I wish I had technician.
Oh yeah, Zack Snyder's Justice League comes out on Wednesday.
Bloody Disgusting gave that like a 4.5 out of 5.
Really?
Yeah. No, I haven't read too many other reviews so far, but at least Bloody Disgusting seemed to be like, if this had been left alone, I would have wanted to see what was going to come next in the DC series. Like, apparently the characters get a lot more development time, and apparently how Cyborg's treated in the Zack Snyder cut might actually reinforce Ray Fisher's allegations of discrimination.
Really?
It's like, apparently his character is way more fleshed out in the Snyder cut.
Huh.
Like, to the point that it really does bring up some questions of why the character was so brutally slashed in the final cut.
Yeah, because I feel like they did almost nothing with Cyborg in that movie.
Yeah.
Well, they did almost nothing with almost anyone in that movie, but, you know, it is
And
what
that's,
it is.
like, one of the things in the review is, like, all the characters got to, like, have little character arcs.
How long is it?
It's 4 hours.
Good. There we go. That's the length the film should be.
And apparently even Jared Leto's Joker actually is a decent character in this. Wait,
Jared Leto's Joker is in Justice League in that one?
Yeah, apparently there's like an Arkham Asylum scene where Batman's talking to him.
Huh. I don't know, I've been rewatching the animated series. Guess how many blood points I got in that match?
Probably not a lot.
The answer is 2,600. Donna, what are you doing under that blanket? Did you want to do one more, or do you have to go?
Technically, I've been working for the last 3 minutes while playing that match. Like, I was, like, fucking up that last generator, and then I saw Adam was dying. And I was like, well, hopefully this hatch is next to me, and it was. I got the, finish the generator in the game room and survive trophy.
I don't know, it's kind of fun that they just, like, took the Justice League movie and they were like... I mean, I don't know, I feel like you can make any movie really good if you make it 4 hours long.
I don't know. Based on how Suicide Squad was, I think it's that there was meddling. Like, that's... I know...
Well, I know for Suicide Squad and Justice League, those two movies were notorious for, like, production studio meddling.
Yeah.
And, like, that's never a good thing. I've never seen a movie where they were just like, it got better because the studio decided to meddle in the production.
The studio decided. No. I know how this movie should be.
Yeah, like, I've never seen an example of a movie that was better because of studio interference. It just doesn't happen. It's not real because none of those people know anything about fucking movies, and they should, but they don't.
Yeah.
Because you generally go into, like, to work at the studio when you're just like, I don't really give a fuck about anything but the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's
That's the one thing I give Disney, is Disney seems to pick people who actually care about the franchises they're in charge of.
Except Star Wars.
The architect, like, beyond the movies, I think cares because George Lucas picked her. That's not a hill I'm willing to die on. I don't care about Star Wars enough to have strong opinions. The extent of my strong opinions is I feel that Last Jedi was probably the best of the new series.
Yes.
And the only way I think they could have improved it is if they had solely given an hour to uncomfortable eye contact with Luke Skywalker while he drinks weird alien milk. I think that was a cop-out on their part that they chose to keep that scene so short.
Yeah, it should have just been a long, sensual scene of him just staring at the camera and drinking weird milk.
Eye contact with the camera.
You know what's funny is Mark Hamill definitely would have done it too. Like, he would have been like, fuck yeah, let's do that. I feel like Mark Hamill's just on board. Like, doesn't matter. He's just like, fuck yeah, let's do it. Well, you said just the Justice League cut got 4.5 out of 5 on Bloody Disgusting?
Yeah, something like that. Let me double check.
The Dark and the Wicked got that, and they're wrong. They're very wrong about that movie. That movie, like, out of 5, I would probably give it 3.5.
Mike, what would you give it? I usually need somebody else to...
Mike would give it a 5 out of 5. Mike loved that movie. And the issue I have with that movie is that nothing was properly developed, and it was very much kind of like a soulless copy of Hereditary.
Mike, for your reference, because I just saw your message in chat, Martian Manhunter was edited back into the Snyder Cut.
I think he knows, because he's been like, it's my favorite.
I mean, I like Martian Manhunter.
I feel like non-human characters don't get a lot of love in the comics lately. Well, yeah.
No, they tried to bring Martian Manhunter in the mainstream, but nobody seemed to want him. Like in New 52, he was in Stormwatch.
Oh, I'm already down.
Because we're talking about whether or not Bloody Disgusting rates movies well. Because my thing is, like, John, I either, like, fully agree with you on movies, or we, like, drastically diverge.
I very much feel like you would have given The Dark... I feel like you would consider my rating of The Dark and The Wicked generous.
I don't know. I was actually excited for that movie. I saw the trailers.
It's like August Osage County, but the horror movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I mean, it's a play about a bunch of people who show up to their father's... Like, it's a bunch of estranged family members who show up for their father's funeral. And it's pretty much that, except the family members seem less estranged in this movie. But, like, it's a huge trigger warning for suicide, because the entire movie is just people killing themselves in different ways. And it... I don't know. Like, at least Hereditary had some cool scares. This one had some fun background scares. I can't believe this is the third fucking time I'm talking about this movie now.
I don't know. My thing is, I'm kind of tired of, like, overt horror in movies, because I feel like the vast majority of people who keep trying to do that tactic don't have any goddamn clue how to set up, like, the feeling of horror before they use that. They're just like, oh no, a scary thing!
Now, this movie did have a good atmosphere, but that's about it.
I mean, yeah, the whole getting a good atmosphere and then paying off on it is like a skill. But...
See, I felt like it didn't pay off on it, though, and that's my problem with it. Is, like, it was...
Did you like The Witch, or did you not like The Witch?
On second viewing, I liked The Witch a lot more.
Okay.
It's really difficult to know whether you like The Witch when you work 2 jobs and like 17 hours a day. And then you watch it and you're just like, I don't know what the fuck is happening.
I think also their insistence on authenticity to Old English also probably didn't help it.
Well, that probably didn't help it with the mainstream, but like on my first viewing, I was like, that's my favorite part of the movie.
Well, I was like, well, it just feels like going to church.
I really liked The Lighthouse. I thought it was a much more fleshed out movie.
I did not get into that one.
I loved it. It was weird, and I kept laughing, and I felt like it felt like the Midsummer of Robert Eggers, where Robert Eggers is like, let me make something a little more light, but still weird and creepy.
My issue was that I didn't feel like the ending really clarified anything.
I felt like it didn't necessarily have to, though.
I prefer at least a ending that I can be like, oh, this is how it ended. Whereas that one, I'm like, is he trapped in hell? Is he just having a mental breakdown? Is he dead? Is he not dead? Was any of this real?
I don't know. I don't think you always have to take movies as being a narrative. Maybe the whole movie was just a metaphor. Like, who knows? Maybe it was like just a story. You know, sometimes we tell parables. Maybe the movie's a parable.
But this parable, I'm unsure about what I should take from
it. Don't masturbate at wooden statues of mermaids.
Don't masturbate to effigies.
Yeah, like maybe you'll summon shit. Who knows?
I'm all for like some stories you want uncertainty, like there could be the whole unreliable narrator thing.
And I think that's what that is. I think it's our narrator is Robert Pattinson, and he's like a very unreliable narrator throughout the movie. And they established that at the point when they like show that he's been lying about his whole background, basically.
It just came back to me. No, I remember what my initial reaction to the movie was that I didn't like. And it's... Because I was like, no, I'm okay with unreliable narrator in other stories. Why didn't I like it in this one? I'm like, because the movie implements gaslighting too much like an actual person. So it just made me really uncomfortable because I've experienced that a little bit.
Yeah.
And so it made the movie unpleasant just because I was having kind of a similar reaction where like, what's real, what's not real, I don't like this, and it's that kind of like, I feel uncomfortable but not in a fun way. And I think that's why I didn't like it. Because that was a movie I was super psyched for, and then I finally got to see it and I'm like, I don't like it.
That was a movie I was very like, I was kind of excited I wanted to see it, but at the same time I was kind of like I was like you know, hesitant because I hadn't rewatched The Witch, and I was kind of like, you know, I wasn't huge on The Witch, and this will probably be kind of similar to The Witch. And then I saw it, and the whole time I was having the best time. And everyone else around me was like, this movie is terrible, and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
I was reading something. You're talking about The Lighthouse?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't get to see it in theaters. They only had it for like one day here.
Oh, I didn't see it in theaters. I bought The Lighthouse, and then Mike came over and we watched it.
Oh, okay.
Or yeah, I bought it on Blu-ray. I think I said I bought The Lighthouse.
I also pre-ordered that.
Because I was just like, we have to get this movie, and Sav was like, oh, I wanted to watch that, and Mike was like, oh, I wanted to watch that, and we all watched it at my place, and I was just like, this is amazing.
You but enjoyed yourself.
I don't know. It's one of those movies that just clicked for me.
I mean, I really liked watching William Dafoe.
I feel like that was a really good example of a director just letting two actors who knew what they were doing just like go fucking nuts.
I think one of the things that also really upset me is I heard an interview from Robert Pattinson that he was like, I didn't want to be in a movie where it's just about a magic lighthouse. So that like made me be like, oh, is this gonna be like some weird like artsy shit?
I mean, it's Robert Eggers. It's going to be weird and artsy.
There's one thing between weird and artsy being pretentious, and I didn't want pretentious.
I didn't think it was pretentiously artsy.
No. I watched it and I'm not left with that.
Like to me it seemed artsy in the same way that like The Witch is kind of artsy.
Like he might have traumatized his actors.
Maybe.
No, William Dafoe. I feel like by this
you think Willem Dafoe can be traumatized? Willem Dafoe is out of his fucking mind.
I'm trying to remember.
I feel like Willem Dafoe probably traumatizes the people around him, not because he's an asshole, just because he's so weird. And they're just like, I can never see people the same way ever again. Well, here we are, dead again.
Circle of life.
But no, I thought it was really interesting how, like, it establishes pretty early on that Robert Pattinson is not a very reliable narrator, and then later on they kind of establish, oh wait, Willem Dafoe isn't really a reliable narrator either. So it's kind of like, oh fuck, what is this? Like, is Willem Dafoe fucking with him the whole time, or is everyone just kind of losing their minds because of the isolation? You know?
Or is what was it they implied that Willem Dafoe could be? Was it Proteus? I'm not good with Greco-Roman mythology.
I want to say Prometheus. That's not right. Anyway.
No, I think it is Proteus, because Prometheus was the one that's
yeah,
fire.
Prometheus is. Yeah, he's
Proteus,
the fire one.
I think is the servant of Poseidon.
Yeah. Or maybe they're just like stand-ins for them to tell that story. I think that's what the director actually said it was. He was like, it's just me telling a Greek mythology story with this time period and these characters, and I was just like, oh, fair. Like,
if that's true, I feel like I would like the movie even less.
Well, I mean, did you like, what's that movie? The one with Jennifer Lawrence. Wait, is that her name? Jennifer Lawrence?
I don't know. You haven't given me anything to try and figure out who you're talking about.
It's that movie that's literally just the Bible. Oh, Mother. Yeah.
I was gonna say, that's just every movie, practically. No, it's not Jennifer Lawrence. Her name's escaping me right now.
I thought it was Jennifer Lawrence, but alright. I've been watching this anime because they posted the dub for, I think it's called Jujutsu Kaisen.
Hold on. You might actually be right, and I might... Yeah, no, you're right. I was mixing it up with someone else.
And there's this one character, and he always asks people, like, what their type of woman is, and he's just like, I like tall women with big asses, like Jennifer Lawrence.
I think Michael's saying he really doesn't like Prometheus.
I mean, Prometheus is fine. I can't have opinions on Prometheus yet because I haven't watched it. Because no.
I've even watched Prometheus.
I didn't think it looked interesting, but I'm also not huge into like the Alien universe because I have the controversial opinion that the only really good Alien movie is the first one.
Aliens is good too.
I think Aliens is fun. I don't necessarily think it's good or successful. It's a fun action movie.
Aliens, the Alien franchise is the one I always go to when people like get upset at Dead Space for like getting more action oriented as the series goes.
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, the first one's always going to be the person's super scared. They don't have skills to deal with it. They don't know what to do. It's more like get away from the thing than fight the thing.
Yeah, but the more they get involved with the character or with the weird violence and horror going on around them, the more they're going to be like, oh, I get this. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you always like hear, like you'll read a war book and they always have the new guys and they're all kind of nervous and they haven't seen combat before or anything, and then you see like they're the old guys who have been there for like a couple years and they're just like, it's fine.
It's fine.
Or like, you don't have machine guns going off over your head, it's fine. You get used to the mortar shells.
Yay for trauma.
But like, that's why when people were like, Resident Evil 5 isn't a good game because it's more action-oriented than horror, and I was just like, it's a zombie thing, what do you expect?
I've heard like two camps on that one. There's the people that are like, it was a good action game, and the other ones that are like, it ruined Resident Evil.
I mean, I will say it was a good action game. Whether or not it was a good Resident Evil game, But like, again, when you're telling a zombie apocalypse story, like, eventually it's just going to devolve into action, because eventually it gets to the point where it's just like, alright, our job is to kill and survive zombies. That's not a horror movie, that's an action movie.
I'm just tired of zombies being used as a stand-in to talk about how people are terrible. I feel like that's been done to death at this point.
Yeah. I liked the capitalism thing. That was fun.
Which, are you talking Romero zombies?
I like Dawn of the Dead a lot. Like the original, not the remake. The remake, I am of the unpopular opinion where that remake is terrible. And Zack Snyder should feel bad for it.
Oh. Mike thought Prometheus was gonna be good. I'm like, I don't know, dude. He hasn't made anything good in well over a couple decades.
I'm almost of the same opinion as Red Letter Media at this point, where I'm just like, maybe he was just a hack. Like, maybe he had one good movie, and then everything else...
I liked Avatar.
That's not... Are we talking about... James Cameron didn't make Prometheus.
I thought he was re-involved with it.
He might have produced it, but the actual director of Prometheus was the guy who made the original one. I always forget his name.
I have to look it up. Oh, Ridley
Scott.
I mix them up so much.
Because I always have to think of that joke from Dragon Ball Z Abridged when they have what? Is James Cameron the director of Prometheus? I thought Ridley Scott did it. Although again, I have not seen the movie. I have not very much thought about watching the movie. And I'm basing that off of an episode of Red Letter Media I watched.
I always mix up Ridley Scott and James Cameron.
Or are you saying that Ridley Scott is
a hack?
Yes, Ridley Scott directed Blade Runner, and then he quickly did that thing where it was just like, no, but he was actually he introduced that unicorn thing to be like, oh, he was the thing, the best where he was just like, yeah, he's one of the replicants the whole time, and that doesn't make sense in the context of the movie that he made for several reasons. Because of the rules that they establish in the movie. That's why I think That's why I think the theatrical cut is one of the best cuts. And you know, that's another controversial opinion.
If Mike's gonna start shit about a movie, he has to come into the chat.
Yeah, if Mike wants to start shit about a movie, he has to join into the party. But you're right, Blade Runner is awesome. Every time I watch Blade Runner again, I end up liking it even more. Which is saying something for a movie. Although, so you know, if we're gonna watch Blade Runner, we need to watch the theatrical cut where they add all of the weird, like, yeah, because the rules of Terminator 2. Terminator 2 is a terrible sequel. It's a great movie, but it's a terrible sequel because it breaks all the rules that were established in the first movie.
Yeah, but that's because they do the thing that I'm really tired with movies at this point which is time travel. It's another trope where I'm just like, nope, most people don't know how to use it in any sort of meaningful sense.
Because they established that the only thing that can do time travel are things with like, flesh. That's, yeah, you have to have, like, a meat skin. That's why the original Terminator does that. But a liquid metal Terminator cannot do that, by definition of being liquid metal.
Do they ever clarify if it can change the material, or is it literally just
I don't think so. I think it can only change shape.
That would probably be the only way to explain that.
But no, I will outright say that Terminator 2 is a better film than Terminator 1. That being said, it breaks the rules of Terminator 1, so it makes it a bad sequel.
I've never seen Terminator 1.
Terminator 1 is neat.
I've seen Terminator 2 and Terminator Genesis.
Oh. I watched 3. After 3, I was like, I don't think I need to watch these anymore.
I don't know, I watched Genesis and I was like, whatever, dude.
Yeah, that's been my feeling on pretty much all the Terminator movies after 2. Where I'm just like, I don't know. Holy fuck,
That's why, like, I don't claim being a movie nerd anymore. Like, I'm aware of movies, but I'm weird, like, there's a ton of movies I know I should see, I just haven't gotten around to it. Or the way people describe it to me, I'm like, that doesn't sound very interesting.
Damn it. The one time I was doing well and everyone dies on me.
Okay, I'm here to defend.
Mike's here to fight.
I am here to fight.
I love that he's just coming in like, fuck you.
Fuck all of you.
You really need to watch the first Terminator, by the way. It is better than the Terminator 2, by the way.
At work, I literally wrote
you know, it's been years since I've watched either of them,
so... It's more of a horror movie compared to Terminator 2.
Yeah, it is. But James Cameron does that, because James Cameron also made Terminator 2 and Aliens, and he, like, takes a horror series and he's just like, let's make this action now.
Yes.
And it's not necessarily a terrible thing. Like I said, I do like Aliens, and I do like Terminator 2 a lot. But, like, if you're going for horror, then yeah, like, Terminator is a sci-fi horror, and Terminator 2 is an action sci-fi.
Right, it is much more intense, the first Terminator.
Yeah.
Much more intense.
I mean, that scene where he just brutally murders all those people and takes their clothes. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good one, and I think one of the best one is when he, the first Sarah Connor, when...
New clothes.
Yeah.
When he basically destroys that woman's door and then just brutally murders her, and there's, like, children around, and it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's like the original Godzilla movie is actually a horror movie.
Right. I completely agree.
care about the meaning of life. Terminator only cares about James Conner.
Pretty much. That's his life's mission.
But like the original Godzilla is like super dark, and like there are like scenes of there are scenes of like a woman holding her kids and being like, "We're gonna see Dad soon," and things like that, and like the.
And what is this?
Godzilla, the 1954 one. Yeah, it's super dark and like kind of a lot more like a horror movie.
And then America got in and it's like, oh no, we don't need you trying to make it seem like it was bad for us to have blown up Hiroshima.
And no, John, the first American Godzilla is not good.
What do you mean? The one with 98?
Yes.
Oh no, it's not a good movie. It's an entertaining movie.
Oh, it is terrible.
Although it very much might be one of the most disrespectful remakes ever made.
Oh, thank God you say that now, because we've had this discussion, and you're like, oh, it's a semi-good movie, and I'm like,
I enjoy that movie a lot.
Bad.
It's so has a consistent bad. World.
It is so bad.
Hey, just because Godzilla completely like rebuilds itself multiple times and is built on several different eras.
And it isn't even Godzilla. It doesn't even look like Godzilla.
It doesn't look like Godzilla. It doesn't have the power set of Godzilla. It's definitely not as indestructible as Godzilla.
I mean, it's basically like a shitty version of Cloverfield, and that's saying something.
No. Cloverfield's a shitty version of Godzilla 1998. Get your order of events correct. Godzilla did Cloverfield before Cloverfield, and did it without the found footage bullshit.
I know.
I do have to say, I think that that Cloverfield, while being a fine movie, is not like a masterpiece.
It's one of those movies I haven't gotten around to watching.
Oh, Zachary, you need to watch it. I mean, it's not bad. It really isn't.
The best I've heard is it's not bad. You should see it because it's a thing that happened.
I mean, it's a memory of its time.
Because
I mean, it really
J.J. Abrams. That's my understanding.
That's the biggest reason I don't want to watch it.
But the thing is, it kind of revolutionized websites in terms of movies.
So
the marketing was really good.
Mike's argument is based on the Blair Witch Project.
I'm sorry,
because it's like you should watch it because the marketing for it at the time was really good. You can't experience any of that now. But
at least Blair Witch was the first.
Yeah,
I mean, and
at least Blair Witch did it better. Blair Witch Blair Witch successfully convinced an entire nation that 4 actors were fucking dead.
Yes, and they did it very well.
Yeah, again.
Cloverfield wasn't the first found footage, it wasn't the first kaiju movie, and it wasn't even the first viral marketing.
I know that, but it's fantastic in terms of that.
I would argue that Paranormal Activity did better job of viral marketing than that one.
That's how many years later, though.
No,
I mean, that's
Blair Witch did it first. It did this too.
Yeah.
The marketing
pretty much without the internet.
Yeah, Cloverfield had not Cloverfield. Blair Witch had a shitty website, and it got everybody to think that was a fucking documentary.
Yeah.
I mean, we still need to watch that documentary, John. That's on that DVD.
We talked about this, Mike. We're in our that episode never aired.
We didn't upload it. We never uploaded it.
Well, yeah, because we wanted to. I get to be moried by the witch.
Oh, nice.
Have you ever seen?
The hag?
No, the witch or the nurse.
Oh. Because I'm like, there's
the
no
witch
in the
the
game.
hag? Oh no, it's the nurse.
I meant to say the nurse.
Okay.
But
yes,
I am so 100% correct about the rules of Terminator 2 because it does not follow the rules of the first movie.
Oh, so we're back on the Terminator 2 now.
Well, that's why you came in here, wasn't it?
I know, yes, but I mean, it's yeah, I like to defend Terminator 2. It's one of those sequels that maybe better than the first, but I don't think it is.
I don't know. I think that Predator 2 is better than Predator.
Oh my! I'm not even going to comment on that.
Everyone's just like, no.
For me,
No.
it's mostly because of Arnold. I'm just too fond of him.
I mean, that cast is fantastic in the first one.
I just think the idea of Predator in the city is so much cooler than Predator in the jungle when it's isolated.
But the special effects are so bad in that movie.
The special effects are bad in all the movies.
Oh, it's so bad. And it's such a terrible story with Danny Glover.
Danny Glover is so good in that movie.
Oh. I mean, look at the badass cast you had in the first one. You had Arnold, you had Carl Weathers.
Although I do feel like that first Predator movie is like a giant weird thing where they were just like, look at all these people who might be gay together.
Maybe they were, but that still is awesome.
I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it felt really strange, but a lot of like those 80s action movies feel really fucking weird.
I mean, Johnny, it starred one of your favorite movies directors in Shane Black.
Yes, I know, Shane Black is amazing. And Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is one of the fucking best action movies ever made.
I know.
Despite Val Kilmer's possibly offensive stereotype.
Uh-huh.
Although I don't know if Val Kilmer's gay or not.
If it wasn't for that movie, then Shane Black would have gotten his name.
I thought he made Lethal Weapon before that.
Well, Predator was before Lethal Weapon.
Was it?
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang was like Lethal Weapon, but kind of perfected, and it doesn't have nearly as many racist people.
Uh-huh.
There are no people who yell the N-word at people in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, as far as we know. Like, I don't think Val Kilmer or Robert Downey Jr. has done that yet.
I don't think so. I hope not.
No, that's a good movie. I like that movie a lot.
Which one? Predator? I know.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we watched that.
Yeah. That was one of my pick for movie night once, because I just saw it and I was like, oh, Shane Black and Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer. That sounds fun. And it was so fun I had to show it to everyone.
Yeah.
You guys want me to blow your mind?
What?
Sure.
You've never seen Lethal Weapon?
No, well, yes, but
it doesn't blow my mind
about
anymore.
Which one came first?
Really?
Technically, they were released the exact same year, and Lethal Weapon was released in March of 1987, while Predator was released in June of 1987.
Oh.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I just started the match.
Oopsie poopsie.
This is just how tonight works. Or today.
Oh, I did not know that.
I mean, I don't feel like it's that important.
I don't think it's important either. Shane Black was already like a recognized name around Hollywood before Lethal Weapon and before Predator. Those are just kind of the things that made him bigger.
Uh-huh.
But I also don't know what you two are arguing about.
I don't think we're arguing about anything.
I think we're just talking about how awesome Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is right now.
Yeah, it's a very good movie. I probably need to watch it again sometime. I would like to.
Ah, shit. That didn't go the way it should have. This is a very sneaky ghost face.
Die?
I was hooked once and I'm down again.
Oh.
Because the Ghostface was sneaking in the stairwell of the basement where he had hooked me. So like no one could see his light. So when we both ran past him, the person who rescued me ran past him and didn't notice him, and then I ran past him and got hit.
Oh, jeez, and crackers.
Yeah, it's not a great time.
No. Yes, but there's a lot of good movies out there.
Yes, there are a lot of good movies.
Yes, we need to. Maybe that's what we ought to do. We ought to create a new series on our Psycho Juicebox, movies that Zachary hasn't seen.
We could do that for both of them.
I did a blog post about that at my job.
Oh, did you really?
Mm-hmm.
It'll just be like movies that both Zachs haven't seen.
I'm just curious, what did I put in that? I know I put Terminator 1. I want to say Godfather.
Have you seen Godfather 2?
No, I've seen none of the Godfathers.
Oh, you need to see at least the first two.
If you don't like mafia movies, don't watch either of those movies.
Those are just good movies to watch.
They are really well acted and good movies. That being said, you might find them boring if you're not into the subject matter.
Yeah, but I mean, those are two movies you pretty much have to see before you die.
I think Godfather 2 is in the book 1001 movies you have to see before you die. So, yeah.
I mean, you 100% should.
Although there are a lot of movies in there. I think Birth of a Nation is in that book.
Oh my God, really?
Terminator,
there are 1001.
Oh my gosh, RoboCop.
I need to watch RoboCop again because I haven't seen it in like.
Now the original or the remake?
I've seen the remake.
Oh, did you with Joel Kinnaman? That isn't bad.
No, but it also probably undermines some of the themes that I understand to be in the original.
It also doesn't have as much satire.
Yeah, it looks like the other two movies in here, other than Godfather, was Black Panther and The Exorcist.
Oh my God, you haven't seen The Exorcist?
Well, no.
Oh man, you need to watch that.
I like the TV show.
Then you
The
would like the movie.
Exorcist does a really good job.
Don't, Johnny, don't.
What?
Don't. I know what you're gonna say, but don't.
Why?
Johnny, that is a masterpiece for its time.
I was going to say The Exorcist does an amazing job of portraying fear of not being able to do, like, being in a horrible situation and not being able to do anything about it.
Oh, I thought you were going to give a butt in there.
You want to know how they depicted that?
What?
A lot of the terror was actually real because that set was notorious for being immensely unsafe.
Oh, yeah. Like
the reason they look like they're in pain when they get rammed into the walls, they literally got pulled into the walls.
Yeah, she broke her back in that scene.
Yeah, because I think, is that what you just said, that she broke her back?
Yeah.
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 Or at
like,
least
to this
ribs.
day,
Like,
she has back
bones.
issues because of it.
Yeah.
Or no, that's from that scene when they have that thing that's like where she's like getting up and slamming against the bed a bunch. Like they put a mechanism on her, and it fucked up. Damn it! I wish I could remember her name.
Ooh, Linda Blair?
Yeah, Linda Blair. And it like fucked up her back to the point where she still has back issues today.
That's so sad.
And like the reason they're cold is because they literally built the set in like a refrigeration unit.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome, though. I mean,
I would say
that they have to that, but
like that's not the horror aspect of that movie. That's like the scary scenes part of that movie. The horror aspect of that movie comes from like all of the clinical scenes, really. Like,
yeah, especially when they have an actual serial killer in the...
Oh my god, they ended up having a real serial killer.
They really did. They really did. Because the fucking director wanted authenticity.
No,
like, oh,
they didn't
idiot.
know that guy was a serial killer.
No, but they wanted the guy actually worked in the hospital.
Yeah.
So they kind of wanted an actual authenticity of like somebody who kind of knew what they were doing, but they obviously didn't realize this guy's a fucking serial killer.
Well, yeah, because nobody had caught him yet.
No.
That's
nope.
Like, people don't realize that someone's a serial killer like right away.
That'd be awesome if the director's like, "Oh, you're a serial killer, you get the job."
Yeah.
Well, I need to head out. I need to get ready to head into the office.
Bye, Sino.
Bye.
Bye, Sino. Watch The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Sino, when are you streaming next? Tomorrow? Oh, did he leave?
He's gone.
Oh, shit.
There he goes.
That's what we ought to do, John. Just create something besides B-views in this.
Well, we talked about doing that one that was like what was the tentative name we came up with? I'm not convinced.
Oh, that's right. I kind of forgot about that.
Oh, come on, get out of here.
What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting on, because my challenge is to wait while other people escape and be the last to escape. So, like,
what is that other person doing walking around?
I don't know.
Boy,
Maybe they're trying to do the same fucking one. That's the issue with these challenges.
Oh. Oh, I see. I see. This time change sucks.
Yeah, it kicked my ass already.
Oh, you're telling me. I was so fucking tired yesterday. I woke up tired today. It's like, oh, golly.
Alright. I got 2 out of 6.
2 out of 6?
Yep.
Well, that's good. So what's this new character, John?
What new character?
For Dead by Daylight. I heard you talking that with, Sock.
There's a new DLC coming out.
Man, I'm gonna have to get some DLCs for this game. I don't have any. I mean, I bought the Stranger Things edition. That's the only ones that I have, and it's like, oh,
I mean, I'd say it depends on, like, what you want to play and stuff, you know?
Right. Right.
You could play Remake Freddy and shit.
So what's his character then, John?
Oh, it's based on K-pop. I don't know their names.
Okay.
But he kind of looks like the Jared Leto Joker.
Oh. I can get it done. Did I hear Sino/Zach say that movie's going to be 4 hours long?
Yeah.
I'm so glad I don't have to watch that in the theater.
Dude, the original movie was 2.5 hours long.
I know.
Like, what did you expect? I think this is going to be our last one.
Okay.
So we have 5 minutes until the scheduled end of our stream.
Okay. It looks like you started a little early today then.
Yeah. Just a little. I ate some breakfast and then I immediately started streaming because I was like, if I wait, I'm probably not going to do it.
Uh-huh. Man, there's some serious people on Twitch that get a lot of people to watch.
Yeah. I like how there are some people who have a shit ton of followers, but like they get almost no views. Like I saw someone the other day and like they had 9 views, and I was like, I wonder how many followers they have, and it was just like, they have 8.5 thousand.
Oh! Are they all bots or what?
Maybe. Could be. Maybe they did that thing where they bought a bunch of followers, and it was just bots.
I mean, I have that many followers, and you only have that many people in your room. There's something weird there.
Yeah. Or, I mean, it was during the day, so, like, maybe it was just, you know, and...
Was it a weekend day or just a weekday?
Just a weekday.
Okay.
And Jason Mewes has a ton of followers, too, but he generally gets, like, 100 to 200 people.
Well, that ain't much.
Yeah.
Oh,
at least not compared to, like, Call Me Kevin.
Playing too.
Yeah. Well, Jason Mewes, it feels like he's always on Twitch now. Like, I think last week he did a 10-hour stream.
A 10-hour stream?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Could you imagine if we uploaded something like that to our YouTube?
I mean, I think that would get as many views as our other videos. That would be very exhausting.
Yeah, Team 4-Star marathoned their Dragon Ball Z Abridged series once.
No shit.
And that's 60 episodes.
60?
Yeah.
How many hours was that?
It was a little over 10. I think it was like 12 or 13.
Wow.
Actually. Because, like, I was listening to it at work and I started at the... Yeah, Sino. Mike was asking when you're streaming next. Ooh. So tune in tomorrow. I think that's at 9 Central. When Sino will be. Oh, cool, the doctor. The hell was that? 8 p.m. Central.
Alright, good deal.
So tune in for that. I'll probably be in or around the chat.
And if you're any employee of John's work, do not say anything to management, please.
I said probably. I might. I'm not gonna be in the chat very much, and like when I am in the chat there, it's always like 15 minutes later I'll be commenting on something that happened like 15 minutes ago. But no, I bet Bad Bitch Beto or S Barnes will probably be there too. Those are 2 affiliated people.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. What happened, John?
Huh? Oh, I'm getting, I'm hooked. Yeah, Beto and S Barnes are pretty cool.
Oh, Ronald DeFeo died.
Really?
Yup, he died in prison. The technical star of Amityville Horror.
Yeah, that's really weird. The Amityville Horror Killer. Damn.
How many movies is that series, John?
I haven't
20?
watched all of them. I think I've only watched like 2, maybe.
Okay.
And one of them, neither of them is the original movie.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never seen the original Amityville Horror?
No.
Huh?
I listened to the audiobook though.
Holy shit, John! You've never seen the one with James Brolin and
Nope.
Margot Kidder? Man, that's a good movie.
I've never found the story super interesting.
It's a very good movie because it encapsulates creepiness. It isn't technically like a really scary movie. There's just a lot of really good scary parts.
Well, that's like a lot of what happens in the book, where in the book, like,
Right.
there's not really a lot of horror going on.
Uh-huh. Because you gotta wonder, too, is George Gillette's full of shit?
Hmm.
And that's the controversy of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Is George Gillette's full of shit? Is he doing this to create money because he's running out of money for the house?
Yeah, but he also lost a shit ton of money after that, so...
He did. He did. And really, the way Jay Anson wrote that book, I mean, it was poorly written.
Jay Anson sucked. And Jay Anson, like, had a bunch of heart attacks or something, like, while he was writing the book, didn't he?
Right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because we talked about that when we were watching all those Warren videos.
Yeah, we were listening to, or watching Seekers of the Supernatural, listening to him talk about the Amityville case.
Right. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's really creepy.
Hmm.
Because if that really happened, then that's as scary as it gets.
I don't know.
Oh, John, did you just die?
No.
No.
Now I did. Alright, and that puts us past our time.
Alright, so, I'm Mike.
I'm
joined
John.
to definitely argue my point about Terminator 2, so...
We've had a bunch of people running in on this one.
Yes.
Oh, just made it to tier 30.
Nice.
But yeah, go check out our YouTube. Our YouTube's awesome. We do
It is.
B views. It's kind of like what we did a lot this time, where we just talk about movies a lot.
Yep.
Get it? It's B views, like the B movie version of reviews.
Yes. And as John said, we're the... What are we, John? We're the worst produced...
That's our tagline. Our tagline is, we're the worst produced show on the internet.
Yes, so please go check us out to see how bad it is.
Yeah. Go.
I promise it isn't that bad.
It's probably not the worst produced show.
No.
It's more of a joke because it is bad. It's just, you know, it's not terrible.
No.
I'm still working on the City of the Living Dead video. We have our
Awesome.
uncut version of City of the Living Dead that you can check out right now, though.
Yes.
And currently I'm doing the editing, where I'm editing the clips from the movie into it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm trying to figure out like what exactly I can show on YouTube, because there's gonna be some gore stuff. You know, I mean it's a not Dario Argento, Lucio Fulci movie. So
Yes.
you know.
Yes,
Anyway, check.
they're... Okay.
Yeah, check that out. It's on YouTube. It's on our YouTube. We recently put up... You can find our whole back catalog, because this is the 12th Dead by Daylight stream. So
Yeah.
you can check that out. Cino's on a lot of them. Mike's on a couple.
Yeah.
you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. That's how you figure out when we're streaming, mostly, besides our schedule. It's also where we upload or we share new videos when they come out, so check that out.
Absolutely.
And we have a Discord for our community that nobody uses, so...
yeah, that's okay. That literally we don't even use, so...
it's where we record, basically.
Yeah.
When we do. We try to record over the internet when we do that. Anyway, check out all of that stuff.
Yes.
So, I have been Johnny Juicebox.
Mike Shake.
And this is Psycho Juicebox. And we'll see you next time.